good evening ring especially hollow tonight. A little boy who just turned 3 this weekend is now 2 days into a lifetime without his dad. His father, Andre McNeil, was shot and killed at a supermarket Saturday picking up a surprise birthday cake for his son. He was murdered for the color of his skin on his son's 3rd birthday. 10 people were killed Saturday at Tops Friendly Market in a racially motivated attack, allegedly by an 18-year-old white man who is now in custody, charged with first-degree murder. It wasn't even the only mass shooting this weekend. We've learned a lot about the alleged killer already, his background, prior red flags, the racist poison he apparently drew on, and how widespread it sadly is. And we'll talk about all of it tonight, but we're not going to use his name or show his photo. He live-streamed the killings. He wants fame. We don't want to be part of giving him that. Instead, we begin tonight by telling you what we know about those whose lives were stolen on a Saturday, like Andre McNeil. By the way, he went everywhere, we're told, with his son. His fiancée says their little boy would follow his dad like a shadow. Saturday, on her Facebook page, she said, "Today my baby was born, but today my soulmate was taken. How do I tell my son his daddy's not coming home? How do I, as a mother, make it okay? Someone, please tell me, because I really don't know." Andre McNeil was 53. Catherine Massey was 72. She was known as Cat. She was a community activist, a letter writer who cared a lot about her community and advocated for them and for her city. A year ago, she wrote a letter to the editor of the Buffalo News urging federal action to prevent shooting deaths. She is now dead. Margus Morrison was a school bus aide. His stepdaughter says he loved kids and they loved him back. He was a hero to his family, and he went out of his way to provide for his disabled mother. Margus Morrison died buying snacks for movie night with them. Aaron Salter Jr., 55 years old, was a retired Buffalo police lieutenant who was working as a store security guard. He died protecting shoppers, exchanging gunfire with the killer who was wearing body armor. Geraldine Talley's niece describes her aunt as the life of the party, an avid baker and the one who would always put their family reunions together. Geraldine Talley was 62. Ruth Whitfield was 86 and the mother of a former Buffalo fire commissioner, loved deeply by her family. Pearl Young was 77 and still serving as a substitute teacher in the Buffalo public school system. She cared about kids that much. Her family describes her as a true pillar of the community. Celestine Cheney was a grandmother of 6. She survived breast cancer several years ago and brain aneurysms before that. A fighter, says her grandson, who tells us there was never a dull moment with her. She was always laughing, he said, spreading joy and love. Roberta Drury was only 32. Her brother says she dedicated much of her time to helping him with his leukemia treatment and helping her family at the local restaurant they own. He says she was a happy person who always tried to do the right thing. And 67-year-old Hayward Patterson was a taxi driver, a deacon at his church. His nephew says he took pride in helping people, someone who would give someone a free ride if they needed one, someone with a big heart. Mr. Patterson was shot and killed helping a passenger outside the supermarket.